get the chat going. I see Yosh. More. Whoa. Let's get Yosh in here. So we've got some cool news here, guys. We've got some great stuff going on. I actually just finished, and I'm going to talk about this quite a bit here in a second. Oh, hi, Marcelo. Oh, Marcelo. We're not teammates in All-Star.
What was that?
We're not teammates in the nice armpits.
Yeah,
just did the All-Star draft.
We're not teammates?
Oh.
Damn.
So there was like a you can't pick your own team thing for the first 4 picks.
That means I went late. Wow.
No. Oh yeah, you did. Not late. No, you didn't go late.
Well, that sucks. I mean, I went like 9th or 10th. That's some bullshit.
No, you were top 5. Oh, top 10. Yeah, you were top 10. You went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it was Todd did a couple of he even said it. He goes, I'm going rogue.
Oh man, I can't wait to see the teams. Are you gonna break them down for us? For
I don't know that I'm allowed to.
Come on, it's just allegedly.
I should put that shirt on, huh?
Yeah.
if I'm wearing the allegedly shirt, then I'm definitely allowed to.
100%, dude. Everybody knows the rules.
I agree.
Trust me, they know who they were telling.
I'm gonna send. Yeah, that's true.
What up, dudes?
What up, dude?
What up?
How's it going?
Good.
All right. Dim the lights in here a little bit.
And I'm still actually the draft is still going on. I had a hard stop time.
Oh shit.
We're stacked over there. So I'm kind of saying we shouldn't. What do you think? Should we get Meter, Chris Shear, or Trevor?
Chris Shear.
Yeah,
Meter.
I know, but we're stacked on the Dorito side.
You want Meter.
We're stacked on the D side.
Who do you have over there? Dalton?
We got Dalton.
Fuck.
He was the first Dynasty guy we picked.
Damn it.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm sorry. Todd picked Archie and then Dalton. Yeah, dude, get out, fool. I don't know. What do you guys think in the ooh, they have to pick between. Okay, it looks like Dave
Kevin.
might have picked up Chris Shear. So we're stacked on the Dorito side though over there. I mean, he picked up Thomas Kim after we already had Brandon Cornell, Fedorov, Dalton. Yeah. And Omar.
You guys got Fedorov too?
Yeah.
Who the hell did Skinny pick?
He picked Harrison Fry. You guys got Mikey.
Nice.
That's a good one.
We have Tyler.
Definitely. And you guys got Tyler. So he's worth 2.
I assume we have Mouse.
Yeah, Mouse is your first pick.
There we go. Good job, Kevin.
We got Eggman.
What about what about God, I'm gonna hate playing with my team.
Get
J-Rab, Mouse.
Yeah, you got J-Rab and Mouse. Yeah.
It's hideous.
We got Tyler. It's setting up to be. I don't know if Kyle's kind of late on the board right now. He was still on the board when we left. I've got the. Can all the panelists can everybody who's on here? Can you guys all audio good? We let you guys can hear us. Do we look good? How's everything looking out there, guys? You want to throw some chats into the oh, everyone, there we go. Into the chat. Hey, Yarby.
What up, Ren?
What up, dude?
Yarb.
Yosh?
Oh, you got Yarber.
Yarb.
You guys
we
got
have
Yarber
Blake too?
Mhm.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah.
So who do we have?
Blake, it's
have
me,
Mouse.
you, Tyler, Mouse, J-Rab. Basically, they're fucked. But it's not going to be fun.
I don't know, Yarber. I don't know.
But it's not going to be fun.
10 seconds ago when Marcelo was like, "Oh no, we're screwed."
I kind of heard a little bit of that.
Are we real quick? Are we live right now for the champs club?
The chat should not be disabled, so I don't know why the chat says you guys are not working the chat. Let me see here. Can you guys see? Chat is disabled, so I see everything on here. Can you guys see that? Yoshio can write it.
Yep, I see.
Let me. Panelists can chat with everyone. Attendees. This is a new. So Zoom updates their features at like once a month or even sooner than that. And because we do this once a month, there we go. That's a new thing you got to turn on.
Freedom. Nice.
Awesome. Let me shoot a message to. Yep. Thanks, Steve. Got it.
What's up with that New Balance code? I'm only asking because someone already asked.
Dude, that's crazy. So you're like the 7th or 8th person that's asked, which is funny because I can see. I know, Taylor. You guys should have been buying stuff the last couple of weeks, but the New Balance store is quarterly, so it would have ended on the end of June. And the fact that I was gone for the first basically 3 weeks in July, as soon as I got home, I messaged the New Balance team and let them know that we needed a new code and store. So basically, because for those of you who have not procrastinated, Taylor, and you guys have been utilizing the New Balance store, you see that there's a countdown on there, and you see that there's curated items on there. There's not, and if you've been on my team store as well as the Champions Club team store, they're slightly different. You guys, Champions Club, obviously get the best price on everything, like a better price than most other teams in professional sports get. So we get one of the coolest, best discount codes thanks to New Balance. But on top of that, the items are all curated based on what's available. So because of the supply chain issues, the items are stocked per quarter based on kind of their forecast. So it just takes a minute or like a couple of days rather to get everything added to that site. So I know that Yosh asked me, I know Dizon asked me, I know a handful of other people have asked me several times this week, and it was actually, I'd already reached out to them at the end of last week. So just give it another, maybe to the end of this week, and then you guys can start bugging me again on it, but I don't want to hound them too much.
I'm gonna bug you.
You haven't bugged me once about it. And when we do get it up and running, make sure you load up. You guys got to
Load up.
There's Alex. Let me get Alex in here also. So yes, that's
What up, Kevin?
that's coming. All right. So awesome. We've got a pretty good group of players here. And remember,
Who else was going to join us? I feel like Archie was going to join us today.
Yeah. Do you want to shoot a text message out to the team just to remind them? I got Kyle here also.
What's up, y'all?
Firing up the
What up,
What up, dude?
Oh, my hair looks horrible.
firing up the rowdy.
Where's my hat?
Makeup. Go back to makeup. Go back to makeup room and
Check out
get
this
ready.
shirt I got, Ryan.
Dude, that thing's sick.
Yeah.
That one's it looks just like you. Is that
My
a
boy Eric Favong gave me that. It's all decked out with all these custom little things on
he
it.
did
It's
a
pretty
jersey
cool.
with your face on it?
Dudes,
Yeah.
look at these bad boys that someone gave me.
Dude, those are OGs style.
Oh, those are the Dynasty ones.
Yeah, I fucking can't believe that I scored these.
I got them.
Stoked. Hey,
Kyle's got some sick
of
goggles too.
course you have those, dude. You should have all the good old Dynasty stuff.
Dude,
I just
Marcelo
saw a
just-
really,
Go ahead.
really cool pair of goggles. What were they?
The Urban Camo ones.
Yeah, this like
Stand by for an out of focus picture that's shown zoomed in on Kyle's phone real quick. There you go.
these.
Guys. That looks pretty good. Huh? Pretty sick.
Sweet.
I don't know. I thought those looked pretty cool with that strap.
They are.
I like them. What do you
Dude,
say,
I
Al?
thought they were PB retro or something.
I was just listening to
right.
the
What was that
Play the
from?
Game
What was
podcast
that for?
with Oliver
Oh,
on
I
it.
thought it was-
Kyle, freaking spam.
It's a little disconnected.
I-
There's no
Right.
such thing as injuries. If you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
think about not having an injury, you'll never be injured in your life.
I tuned out when he's like, If you have a brain tumor, they want to cut it out of your head. Instead,
Oh my,
you
that was the one I
understand.
was trying to.
You're like,
Dude, I was.
disclaimer: do not.
I know that this morning I was trying to think
is
of.
not responsible for the views expressed on the Play the Game podcast.
That was the
Yeah,
one.
what's
You're right,
that?
man. I have to write it down because I couldn't remember this morning when I was talking to Tyler. I was like, dude, Oliver said something last night that I wanted to get in a full blown argument with him, but
Yeah.
I
It was
couldn't.
going well until that happened. Yeah.
That was bad.
I think we got Nick.
Yeah. No, I got my shades here.
You have your
Hey,
disclaimer.
So
Nice.
guys, just so everybody who's here, all the members that are out there, Steve Segovia, yep, driving. Make sure you're driving safe. Are you watching and driving at the same time? 787 miles today. Looks like you stopped. So
Dude,
Segovia,
800 miles. That's impressive.
Is that a big drive?
What do you think he's in a jet?
That's
Oh,
a drive
that-
and a half. That's at least 12 hours.
Well, let's see. Let's reverse engineer the math. You're right.
12 hours.
Yeah, but how long
Nailed
would it take, Ryan? How long would it take if you were going Mach 10 in Mavericks jet?
A
Oh,
minute.
it would. Oh, Mach 10. At Mach 1, it would take 1 hour. Mach 10, 10 minutes.
Dude,
6 minutes.
you need to have Maverick
Abs,
pick you up.
6-minute abs. So we do have the Q&A all set up, everybody. So just if you guys have any questions during this live Q&A, we can definitely talk a little bit about the live draft that just took place or is currently taking place right now. I can say this. It will be a Play the Game podcast versus Spick and Span. All right. We officially got Alex, Ryan, and Kyle on the same team. So
Whoa, Alex.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Get dirty,
He
baby.
might shoot one of you in the back over there. You better watch
You're
it.
You're
done,
right.
pal.
But
Sorry.
you know what?
Uh,
They took the two best, the best center player, and then the backup other good center player. Blake and Rainey are on your squad, Marcelo.
Damn,
So-
we have Rainey too.
Yeah, so that means the Eggman can't shoot us in the back because we got to send him up in the fray.
I'm going in there. 2 guns. I know how that
Chop
goes.
suey.
We lit
Also,
it.
Alex, you're gonna have to learn Russian because you're with the Russian guys. You're on that line.
Nice. I
Um,
know.
You guys
that.
already went over
Better
lines.
off Mishka and Alex.
Dos vidanya.
So yeah, the Q&A is rolling. So we've got a couple of questions already, but we're gonna get to some of those. We kind of wanted to talk to everybody about, and Steve, just to answer your question, there are 38 participants on the 2 rosters, so 19 players on each roster. And the reason they did that is because they're anticipating a very, very hot event. Also, they have
Finals teams.
yeah, plus there's 2 finals teams that might not, aside from Alex, who said last night on the Spick and Span show that he's
That
going
just, plays through, huh?
balls out is the way that he put it. Is that your
Balls to the
Metamucil?
wall.
That's a big
Yeah, sorry,
block of
guys.
vodka.
No, you know
Who
that's
is-
not vodka.
Who was the draft pick number 1?
Well, the first draft pick. So Tyler and myself were automatically placed on Kevin and Todd's teams respectively, because we got the 2 highest vote getters, or we were the 2 highest vote getters.
see.
Ryan has to let you know that so that you know he was the number 1 guy, but he
That's
wasn't
not
actually
what
drafted.
I said. I just said we were the 2 highest. That's left to interpretation. Not to mention Maddie mentioned it several times yesterday. All right. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. But I did get more votes than Marcelo, in case anybody was
Yes,
counting.
you did. Yes, you did. It's rigged.
I heard
It's
it was
rigged.
rigged.
Still
Still
Definitely
beat you
rigged.
at summer camp. Still beat you
You-
at summer camp.
Yep. And hey, I gave you props last night on the show. I know you were watching.
you?
So- yeah, I know you're watching. Come on.
Dude, I did not.
Yeah, you're watching.
We were in a 3.5 hour show with Oliver.
Yes, I did. I gave it to you. Dizon, I know you're here in the chat, so you know we got a little well, actually, I don't know if you were still conscious during that part, but we did get a little hosed on one call and we did lose it by 1 point. However, before Marcelo jumps in to defend himself, I will give Marcelo the credit because from a coaching standpoint, I had a better team, hands down. Definitely
Yeah.
had a better team. But what I did miss on 2 different times was I did not play the clock well enough in the timeouts. I didn't hear, or not timeouts, in the break time. So we rushed out on the field on point 3, which was an easy gimme for you guys. and that was a bad coaching moment on my part. And then I think there was one other one that we got held up by the chrono guy because I was like, here, wait in there, don't go outside and bake in the sun. You guys don't need to go out. Wait till the 1 minute mark to run across. And then the chrono guy like hosed us with making sure that everybody chronoed twice before we went out there.
There was also the one where you guys were trying to say that my guy hit your buzzer or our own buzzer, so it was your point after you conceded the point.
That sounds like good coaching.
Sounds like a delay of game.
Nah.
Like you knew you
Hey, is
conceded.
Blake walking up to his Ring doorbell right now?
It started raining.
I gave you definitely outcoached me on that one, and the way
Damn, dude, wow.
that you used Wyatt Oliver up in the middle, and Paul had the day of his.
He played fantastic.
Day of days, but we should have still won because we got an overshooting penalty in a fun match, in a fun tournament for shooting some kid in the gun 7 times. And
but hold on,
we got a 2-for-1 for that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Literally. No, we didn't. Anthony told all the refs to not pull any majors period before that. So nobody got a 2-for-1 because one, Ricardo didn't even get pulled.
They didn't pull Ricardo, but they pulled.
They didn't pull
Danny
Ricardo. They pulled one other
Danny.
person that was a mistake. The second they went to pull him, Anthony up in the tower was like, no overshooting penalties. But real quick, what Ricardo did, and I love Ricardo, it was bad. You know, because the point before, I think what the ref saw was the point before he was like going down the field, shooting people and cussing at him. Like,
That was
get
the
the
same
fuck
point.
out. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because
No, it
he only
wasn't.
had one good point. He only had one good point.
I promise you it was not. It was the point right before that too. I
No, because it was the
promise
same
you.
side. No, he shot
I
the
promised
guy.
you it was
He
not.
shot Koch with the
It
Dragon
wasn't.
Intimidator.
I
Yo, Shin
promise you
Alec,
it
what do you
wasn't.
think about
I promise
that?
you. So hold on a second. Hold on a
Number one,
second.
I want to pick this guy Ricardo up, whoever
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah, real quick. So the first point that he did it was the point that he ended up having no gun in the snake afterwards, after he shot a couple people, and then he had no gun in the snake, and then he ran and hit the buzzer. That was the first point he did it.
Nope.
I'm sitting right there. He's like right in front
How
of my
could he
thing.
shoot
He's
anybody with no gun?
Did you not hear what
Holes
I
in your
said
story, man. There are holes in your story.
before his gun went down? He
Nope.
was getting into the snake, shot a couple people, got on the snake, had a loader issue, and then just also did a dead man's walk because he like got up and looked like he was
Not a
walking off
dead
the
man.
field, and then it was a dead man's walk.
No, your guys weren't
Anyway.
even paying attention. Nobody even looked back.
I couldn't believe that. God. I was like, I just wanted to yell from the pit and cheat. Just tell him, turn around. He's
Yeah.
right there. One of them like jumped over and was literally right on the other side of him and didn't notice.
No, he was not on the other. You are blazingly wrong on all accounts here.
He jumped
They're both
over
from
the
same
snake.
side because he overshot your guy in front of you. Correct?
No, that's a different point. See, you're so confused.
No, because I was sitting there. I
So
saw.
confused. I'm talking about the point where he didn't have a gun. Not when he overshot somebody. When he didn't have a gun.
But you're
And
saying
he went
he
and hit the
overshot
buzzer.
somebody. without
Second
a gun.
point. Second point. No, I was saying what he did before that. The point before that is he was like cussing at the kids. Like, get the fuck out. Fucking get out. And it's like, one, that is a penalty in divisional. Just is what it is, whether you like it or not, you know? And then unsportsmanlike is a thing in divisional. They do assess a penalty. They pull one player. They pull the perpetrator in with overshooting in divisional. It's just how it goes.
Hey, Kyle.
I don't know. I don't tell you. You should have prepared your guys better. Told them no
I
penalties.
guess you kind of had to be there.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well.
Well,
yeah.
and that's it for the session today.
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. Looks like our
That's
time is
it.
up.
I still want to talk about the turn. It was really good.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Keep talking about the tournament. Now that we
Let's
know
hear about the
I got
tournament.
nothing.
today, all accounts of what you of the past are completely skewed and not true. So go ahead, fire off whatever other lies you'd like to spew out.
Do you guys
What
play at all
lie was there?
ever at these things? Or do you just
Dude,
like stand around?
it's
We
5
played
years in a row.
A year ago.
Alex, 5 in a row. You know, I don't know. When's this guy gonna get it together?
What do you mean?
I've won it 5 years in a row.
You've won 5 years in a row?
Yeah.
Dude, you're
Yeah,
on a
dude.
winning streak right now, bro. You won
He is.
Europe, you're winning with us, you won that. Dude, you're on you got the Midas touch right now.
Mhm.
It's not luck.
No, it isn't. You're right though. It isn't luck.
Mhm. He pays the guys off. He pays the refs off. Overshooting penalty. 2 for 1.
Ask Alex. That doesn't always work.
No, it
That's
does.
true.
Might take a while, but
The long ball.
yeah.
It's the long ball.
Well, you guys look great, man. I've missed you guys.
Missed you too, Al. Did we get to play here soon?
Yeah, Yosh and I are gonna go play on Sunday
week.
and knock some of the rust off, and then we'll be
Nice.
ripping it next couple days.
Next week.
Should we go to that question then?
Yeah, which one? This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll kind of go right into Jake's question because it has to do with the SAC event. So what will Dynasty be doing differently going into this blind layout compared to the last events? So I think the first thing that we're going to be doing, which is, you know, we're going to have a practice prior to the event next week. So not on the layout, but we're all going to get together because unfortunately our budget doesn't allow us to all get together the weekend before. And I don't think many teams do at this point get together for the blind layout practices. But we're going to practice on the Wednesday or the Thursday?
Thursday.
On Thursday morning?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to be practicing on Thursday morning. And this is just, again, just to kind of shake off the rust, you know, have some fun, probably just do a couple of hours because it will be hot. And then we're going to go over and walk the fields. The other thing is, you know, we're going to be focusing more on team only activities, meaning that we're only going to be with the team, not coaching any other teams. And that could be something that does bring a little bit of distraction here and there because we do have a lot of friends out there that are playing and whatnot, but we'll definitely be focusing a lot more on the team aspect of that. And then, you know, Maddie put it really well, I think, and it was just we had one bad day of paintball, and one of those was, you know, we missed the cut by 2 points.
And we played two really good teams. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like we really blew it. I mean, we lost to two tough teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
I agree. Yeah, it was one bad day at paintball. I think like saying we need to do all sorts of crazy things differently. No, I don't think that's it. We could come in a little more focused, a little more hungry. But it was one bad day, and it was two good teams. And you know, talk about penalties, but we kind of got a few bad penalties too. That could be those 2 points that we move on. You know.
And in hindsight, you know, maybe it was the thing the team needed to stay humble and to get in gear and do what we needed to do to win in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so should we try to?
That's huge. That's a much bigger win than you know the regional tournament. I mean, any tournament's hard to win, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So should we try to lose this one too? Sounds like a good idea.
No way, dude. We're coming in hot. I mean, all the big boys are going to be there again. I mean, it's just like a regular tournament, except it's a little bit.
Hey,
What teams
Impact
aren't
is
there?
playing again?
Impact's not there.
No, they are playing now.
They're
They
coming.
are now.
They're going to have a skeleton crew. I think
Damage isn't there. I know that.
they only have 6 guys.
Damn.
Who?
Impact.
Who are their guys?
Probably all the American guys.
All the local guys.
I know I talked to Mouse earlier this week, and I know they're not doing a practice, but he said it was just like the American guys, 6 or 7 guys.
Yeah. Russians aren't going to be there, and Infamous is not going to be there. Hey, Blake, I think it's raining.
Yes, it did start raining.
I thought you spilled champagne or something.
And Chris, this one does benefit Dynasty as long as we place higher than 10th place. So for the minor events, just so everybody knows, you drop your lowest score.
Yeah. So there's actually more room for Dynasty to improve our overall series points than like the other top 5 teams currently.
Right.
Yeah.
We just can't mess it up.
As long as you don't blow it.
Yeah,
It,
so, I mean, if we-
it
if we
cannot
get a
hurt.
top
We
three-
could always, if we get worse than 10th place, we'll just keep our 10th place points.
I heard that some of the Russians were playing with the Ironmen. How is that even possible? Maybe it's not true, but
Well, because the rosters aren't locked, so technically you could pick up some guys and then
see, that seems like such a flaw in the system. Like if you know, as a sponsor for Die, you can boost up your other team that is maybe facing relegation or in trouble by taking good players from the other team. That doesn't seem right at all.
Right. There was some discussion about that amongst, I think, some of the other captains and stuff. I think actually that so I heard that rumor whether the Russians were going to play with the Ironmen started kind of the other way around, where actually Impact guys were going to play with DMG to boost them up. And then this is all allegedly. And then Youngblood said, well, then I'm just going to get a Russian line to play for the Ironman. Because that's kind of like those two teams are kind of competing to fight their way out of that bottom spot. Now, whether either of those things is happening, it doesn't sound like Impact is playing with DMG. They put a team in. So I don't know that, Russian guys would be playing. I mean, they're, like Smotrov has been in the United States all year.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me to see him come out and play with another team. And it would kind of make sense for him to play with a team that's sponsored by the same gear. I could see that happening.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Seems fishy.
It does. I mean, if you're fighting to not get relegated and you've got like these kind of like, let's call these minor events. They're minor events, so that's probably a good enough name for them, but not all the teams are playing in them, and you get to choose your best score between the two. Does seem like you can kind of manipulate your series points.
Yeah.
I think you shouldn't be able to play with your own team. You have to go play with another team.
I like that too.
There you
Who'd you play with, Alex?
go. Who would I play with? Yeah, probably DMG, the local boys. I like them. Boost them up.
Nice.
Actually, they'd probably get downgraded if I'm on their team. So maybe let's see. I guess I'd go to Heat, so they do shittier.
Zeus.
Sabotage.
Tyler, they're behind us.
Ryan, who would you go play with? You had to go play with another team.
X Factor, maybe.
All right.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yarb.
Thunder Bears. I like that name. Thunder Bear.
Nice. We're getting some choices here that I wouldn't expect. Marcelo?
I don't know. Aftermath, maybe.
I was gonna say Aftermath is probably who I'd want to go play with.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Yeah, we
And
can't.
they're
We can't technically. We're
They're our
immune to
practice
being yelled
partners.
at.
Yeah, I think for one tournament, I'd probably be impervious to getting yelled at. As like a one tournament guest, I don't think I'd get yelled at by Mike. Maybe though.
Never know.
Yeah, that would be funny. Is if everybody like we all had to trade one teammate and see if that player would sabotage the other team or try to win. That'd be good. And then so the question really was, and we talked about this a little bit on Go Sports today, is what's the deal with the Russians not playing? Now, technically every team has to play one minor. So I don't know if you guys have heard anything, but there's talk about losing series points, DQ.
I think I covered this during my guest appearance on the Spick and Span show.
Mm-hmm.
But that
Don't worry, nobody saw that. So
well,
I didn't
so it was
see
brought up to Trojan, and he was basically like, my hands are tied. I'm gonna basically just have to make an exception. Those guys are having a hard enough time getting over here for the major events, and they can't field a team. I respect that, the difficulties there. I don't know that that's good for the league to take that stance, but you have to do what the Russians shouldn't get disqualified from pro over it, right? I mean, that's a franchise that we want to be competing at the pro level. So I mean, how do you enforce it?
I think they should be forced to watch the Spick and Span show.
Yeah, they have to watch every episode, and they'll be for the duration from the start of the event. They just have to watch them all back to back.
And they've got to drink four Loco and watch the Spick and Span show.
They could translate it so that people in Russia could enjoy the show also.
Okay, I'm going to run that by the top brass at the NXL.
This works.
We're going.
I guess that'd be forgivable if they tried to make an event and they couldn't make it.
So pay your entry fee, but you don't have to show up.
Yeah. And show us all the flight. Well, they have to take
all the flights they missed.
So they have to take a bus to one of the border nations, to like Turkey or something like that, and then they bus over, they cross the border, then they can fly out.
Dude, that's heinous.
Yeah.
That's
But-
I mean that's dedication.
That's dedication. Alex, we're gonna need you to go ahead and bus over to New York, to the New York Montreal border, and then when you get there, you're gonna have to wait in line. Lots of people with guns there, and then carry your gear bag the whole way. How many events you got in you if you had to do that?
Zero. So Doghouse Studios for me after that one.
Yosh and Alex, how do you guys feel about speaking of Doghouse Studios coming out to Paris next month in August?
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Dude,
I
come
have
on
to run
out.
that by the, as you put it, top brass.
Dude, we can play in the Masters division together.
Honey, you want to go to Paris?
I thought we were ruled out.
No, nah. They didn't pass the law until next. That's just the ICPL,
Oh,
not the
great.
NXL. Yeah, so
Great.
well, that would
We're
be a
talking
fun
about Paris,
thing.
California, right? ASG.
What's that?
Talking about Paris, California. I think I can probably make
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Little place called Paris, France,
Dude,
where
Masters.
the steaks are tough and taste
Yeah.
like acidic.
Well, where the steaks are made of horse.
Yeah.
Alex isn't going to be a master yet.
How much what?
Yeah, I'm not a master yet. I can't do it.
Alex
man.
won't be a master yet.
No, it doesn't matter. As long as you were born in 82, you're in.
All right, I'm a master then.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Answer question.
Dude,
answered.
you guys, it's the first year that you guys can. You have to. You absolutely have to.
Dude, Marcelo, they raised the age here,
I
so we couldn't play.
I know. At the ICPL, right?
Yeah.
That's how you know you're doing it right. You guys are changing the rules.
Is anybody
Like-
playing in any of the ICPLs?
I think I'm gonna try to go to the Chicago one and play with Shock.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the Chicago one with Cap.
I
Okay.
thought Archie was playing those too.
And
Is that-
actually,
Is
that
that the same
reminds
weekend
me.
as Paris?
What's that?
That's not the same weekend as Paris, is it?
I do
No.
not believe so. No. So you guys can.
No, it's a couple weekends after.
Blake, you're going to Paris too, right?
October 1st and 2nd is ICPL Chicago. And then the weekend after that, October 8th and 9th, is Clowns versus Zombies at Paintball Explosion, where all Dynasty Champions Club and Paintball Club members get a free entry. So you're going to get entry for free at that. And we're going to have one of our team experiences there. So we'll probably have a handful of the guys. I know Blake will be out there. I'll be out there. And then anybody else. I know Kyle's a huge fan of playing in the woods, so maybe he'll come out.
Dude, that game is hella fun. Actually. That field is like one of my favorite all-time paintball fields because they have this laser tag deal, and it's like an old I don't know, ice skating rink or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they put all these like shipping containers inside there, and they made a pretty badass laser tag field, and it's a lot of fun. And they deck it all out for Halloween, and they have a bar and football, and it's a whole experience.
Yeah, no,
What
it's-
weekend was that?
that is weekend 2 in October. So the weekend after the ICPL event in Chicago
I see.
at Paintball Explosion. So that's gonna be a blast. That's a huge event. There's usually about 600 plus, maybe 800 people. We've had up to 1,200 players at that event. So we'll definitely be out there with the Dynasty crew, rocking the Champs Club squad as well. So maybe we'll make up like a nice little jersey for that, and we're gonna get you guys all the details as well coming up here soon. So we need to get a graphic created and kind of work it out so that way you guys can register. But I know that a lot of you had said on the Facebook page that you'd definitely be willing and interested to come out there. I know we have a handful of you guys out from the Midwest, so it's gonna be a blast to be able to play alongside of us. And we've secured it so all Dynasty Champions Club members and Paintball Club members will all be on the same team. So we're gonna smoke those fools.
I don't think I think I went there 3 times and my team never won.
Yeah, man, I've done it all. I've never, I don't know if I've ever won it either. And I've like every year I usually go out there and I'm just the tip of the spear. I just grab people and we're like, let's just shoot as many people as we can. Then I kept going, man, we keep losing. All right, well, let me try these missions. So I'm out there grabbing briefcases, holding the bus, like infiltrating the castle, doing the whole deal here. And then at the end of it, they're like, "Oh, you guys lost." I'm like, how is that possible? I even go in there on Saturday and win all the games on the Saturday too. I go do all the missions on Saturday.
I remember in the final battle one time, there was like guys running up to try to like grab that little thing in the middle. You like flip the color of it. And Yosh is just like smoking these guys. And I'm like, stop, Yosh, stop. And he's like, this is what they came here for. Lighting these guys up.
Yeah, Taylor, we are talking Clowns versus Zombies. So second weekend in October, we're all going to be coming up to Clowns versus Zombies, and make sure that you guys damn, Brent just secured. Oh, there was a project drop. That's where Archie is. Sorry for
What do you get?
you
Lux?
got the Blue Ice Pack.
Blue ice pack?
Yeah,
that's little ones you put in the freezer.
yeah.
I need 2 of those for my knees.
Yeah. Brent just said he's got the Project Blue Ice Pack. Thanks, Archie and Ryan Brand. He's trying to get rid of the HK Dynasty pack that Alex told him to buy last year.
Yeah, don't buy HK. I was joking about that.
Yeah, sorry. I was just kidding last year.
Yeah, it was these things.
Oh yeah, those are dope.
Mhm.
Blue ice.
But I will tell you guys, Champs Club, you guys are extremely lucky because you guys got the packs without the plastic rigid sleeves in it. So our packs lay flat. It's the only one that JT makes. It's like that. So you guys are stoked on that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of advantages to that. It's number 1, they go in your gear bag much easier, and number 2, when you pull your pods out of them, you're much more likely to take a bounce, and your profile is lower because it's like floppy instead of rigid. So yeah, those are money.
And then just kind of practice. So let's kind of talk a little bit more about SAC. We talked a little bit about this on the Spick and Span show last night.
Is there a spider on Blake's head? Did he freeze?
Might be a spider on his head. But playing in the heat, Marcelo, what's kind
On my
of
face.
what's your prep work? Because we talked about it a little bit, but I know that you're really into prepping and stuff.
Well, I mean, just because I have to. I mean, for a long time, the heat, it just kills me because I sweat so much. So no matter how much I drink, no matter how many electrolytes I take in, whatever I do, I sweat so much that it's really hard to fight off cramps. So it's more of like, it's not necessarily a comfort thing, especially lately. I've been in the sauna way more than even in the past. I've like really taken it seriously. And I feel like even in Boston, it like didn't feel that hot to me. It was 95 degrees, it just kind of felt like a warm day in San Diego. But as far as the sweating goes, like you can't really control that. And so something that, it's a few things. You have to start long before the event. If you're like, a day or two before the event trying to hydrate, knowing you're about to leave and travel and fly, which is also going to dehydrate you, then you're probably behind the curve. So it's like at least a week leading up to the event. I mean, I'm trying to get in as much water as I can, and then bananas, apples, and strawberries. I don't know if strawberries really do too much. I just really like them. I got a lot of vitamin C. But I've noticed that the fruit with the water and like whether it's transfuse or liquid IV or any sort of like electrolyte powder, really makes a difference. And so doing that a week leading up to an event, I mean, knock on wood, I haven't really had issues recently. We play a lot of points, and it's, I haven't run into, I think the last time it was really bad and it forced me to really attack it was when we were at World Cup in 2018. Now, granted, I just had surgery a few weeks before that, so my body was still kind of fucked up, and I hadn't done any sort of exercise, but that was really scary for me. I know you guys were all laughing about it and making fun and posting it on social media, but for me, it was really scary. I felt dizzy. I felt confused. Like I felt like I was going to die. This is what I felt like,
Now you know how I feel all the time.
Like Alex. Dizzy, confused, and thinking I'm going to die.
Are you serious though? You have to hydrate like days before?
Oh yeah.
What if you're not thirsty?
You force yourself, dude. What if you're not thirsty? That's how like the little kids are. They're like, no, I'm not thirsty.
And so for those of you and a little bit for Marcella too, but for those of you guys who kind of missed out last night, one of the things that are important, and which is why transfuse and especially liquid IV have sugar in them, and why it's important to eat fruit, is sugar helps transport the electrolytes through your body. So if you're just to take just straight electrolyte tablets without any sugar, without eating a fruit or drinking a Gatorade or something along those lines, you're mainly going to pee out all those electrolytes. So it is important to eat. And then one other reason why it's important to eat
fiber
fruit
too
is the fiber. Yeah, the fiber holds on to that water, so it helps your body retain a lot more of the liquid. So
What
that's
about peanut butter crunch? Doesn't it have fiber in it?
peanut. So you can eat some peanut butter crunch with
Cereal.
yeah, because you were asking what is your guys' go-to snack in between points to help you energy up. So Corey, to ask you, Kyle takes a bunch of Ziplocs of peanut butter Captain Crunch
Yeah.
around, while most of us will eat like a bar. Alex, what do you eat? Cough
Knuckle
drops?
sandwiches.
Knuckle sandwiches, cough drops.
Yeah, I eat
Seltzers, vape
Zycam,
pens.
yeah, and Zycam and hand sanitizer. I make a concoction, drink that.
And barbecue.
Yeah. Now I'll hit
Barbecue.
up a protein bar or one
What's
of
your
those.
favorite protein bar, Alex?
I like these. I think they're called Go, the
Go
ones.
macro.
Go macro.
Go Macro, yeah, Go Macro. Those are good. Those are my favorite. Not taste wise, but I feel like those are the best ones.
I love those bars Blake brings.
The perfect marshmallow.
The
Oh,
peanut butter
yeah, the
ones, they're
cold,
delicious.
the ones
A
that
lot
you
of sugar,
keep
though.
cold that are like
Yeah.
When Blake gives them to you.
Say, would you like a chocolate covered pretzel?
I like those because it really makes you have to drink water.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever eaten dehydrated peanut butter where it's just the dust? That's like a perfect bar in my
Those ones though, Blake, the refrigerated ones, the peanut butter one, and with
Yep,
coffee,
perfect bars.
that's like delicious combination. Like
Yeah.
a cup of coffee
Yeah,
with no sugar.
so
in it.
good.
Yeah, and
I
I do
just
it.
started adding peanut butter to my coffee now.
oh, yeah?
I do a spoonful of cinnamon, but in between points.
I do 5 saltines with no liquid.
See if you can finish them before you have to get on the gate.
That's what we should do in the All-Star game, okay?
every time
Do
you come
5
off, you have to
saltines,
finish 5 saltines
Yeah.
before you go back on.
Guys, we're not going to be playing in the All-Star game.
Well, Alex, no matter what,
Alex
is
said he
going
is.
full bore.
We'll play one.
I
We'll
know.
play one point. Alex is going full bore.
I'm going full board, dude.
Alex,
I like
is,
it, dude.
Alex is going.
You
full
got it.
deep
You
throat.
got it.
Dude, come on. It's one more game. We crush it at the tournament, bro. Shit. Wasn't even tired last time.
I'm down.
Full bore, full throttle.
I love like when you get shot off the break a lot, you're like, dude, I'm not even tired, bro. I can play every point. You got shot off the break 6 times.
You're like 50% of the field time is the rest.
Or when you just have to go to the California to the back center.
Yeah, that shit's easy.
What, you guys
That's
are tired?
hard. That's hard. You got to yell and you're alive the whole time. It's like, and then you end up running. You make that run that people do off the break. You do that like as soon as you have to fill. So I don't know about that argument.
As long as you're the last
it's
guy
really-
and then you can blame it on the other side of the field, it's a win. Fucking Dorito side, bro.
I like that too. I like that too. Fucking snake side.
We'd be fine. We'd be winning every point if the Dorito side can get it done.
Hey, Yosh, are we gonna have a booth at the event in SAC? Will Field One have a booth? Will Dynasty have a booth? What's the plan there?
We will have a Field One tech booth, probably alongside Sac Paintball, who is our local Field One dealer. So there'll be some Field One goods for sale, and there'll be tech support for forces out there. As far as Dynasty goes, I mean, I think it would be probably pretty easy for us to bring some of our goods along and make them available for people. So we'll probably set that up right alongside the Field One tent, which will be right alongside the Sac Paintball tent. We will not have air conditioning. It's gonna suck. It's not gonna be that hot, actually. I looked at the forecast and it looked like it was gonna be probably mid-90s.
If you just think that it's not hot, it won't be hot.
I heard that from someone.
All you
like an
got to
idiot.
do is think that it's cold, and
There's
you're,
the guy
you're
wearing a
actually
tank
gonna
top
cool
in his
down.
house. Yeah, tell that to Dizon. Dizon's sweating right now.
Poor Dizon, he gave it his all, man.
He did.
Dizon's
he
the
did.
man. That was actually that. Dizon, dude.
So not only
Every year,
that,
but-
not only did he give it or he left it all on the field, but then when he finally was like, able to coherently formulate sentences, the first thing he said was, "Did we win? Did we win the point?" It was like, these on it was a 4-on-1 before it was
Before
literally
you
off
took
the
off
champion.
and passed out.
Imagine that. Yeah, dude, you hit the buzzer. It's all good. We won.
He's the man.
But yeah, props to everybody at the summer camp this weekend. You know, that was probably some of the more difficult playing conditions anybody can be put under.
Yeah.
Because it was 4 days of it, you know, and then at the
Well, there's
end
no
of it,
escape.
yeah, there's no escape. Exactly. At the
Yeah.
end of it, it was still hot. It was still
Yeah.
hot.
You lay in bed at like midnight and it was still 85 degrees.
Yeah. And yeah, that was at the BKI summer camp. So I mean, other than that, the camp went fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody had a great time. We had some players that really stepped up and played incredibly well. And hats off to Marcelo with what he's doing with those USA kids and the Wrecking Crew guys, because you know we've been watching Colton play since he was 10. What is he, 15 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15, almost 16.
And I mean he's killing it. He pulled an Alex Frazier. I thought he was pulling an Alex Frazier on that point with the crutch, the Yoda Alex Frazier move. And I was like, I started laughing at first, and then I realized he wasn't joking around. But
Yeah.
no, you know, with what he's doing with him, and then Seth, Chip, and William are all playing like lights out right now. They're playing such good paintball. So really good job with what you're doing with
Thanks,
those guys.
I want to
Thank you.
congratulate you, Marcelo. Ryan actually has taken his hat off to you twice during this call so far.
That's
Yeah.
improvement. We're making serious progress.
It's been
here.
years since Ryan's taken his hat off to me. But I will say I do like your haircut, Ryan. It's very nice.
Oh, thanks.
Very crisp. You're looking sharp there.
Yeah, I just had I finally got it cut after about a month and a half.
Yeah, I was
I'd
looking
taken a
pretty
picture
scruffy out there.
and you could have seen my beard actually on the boat.
I don't know, dude. I think that's
Your
a better
what?
look for you. All the scruff.
My beard.
My beard. No, it was a thing. It was a thing. I shaved just right here. Everybody had to shave something funny, and it was mustaches. But then a lot of people did like handlebars. A lot of people did something funny, and they were like, "Oh, just do a pencil mustache." But instead, I just shaved right here, and I had it's very gray. Like I got this big gray patch here and a big gray patch right here. So it was and when I put on sunscreen, because I have that skin tone sunscreen, and I put that on, and it was like my beard looked like Blake's. It was like orange.
Ren the bounty hunter. All right, we
Like
need to
a
Photoshop
like a Wolverine beard.
Photoshop of Ryan with a beard.
Yeah, I
couldn't
didn't look
imagine.
as mean and cool as Wolverine, but some of the guys said I look pretty intimidating out in the lineup. So.
Are we going to the camp next year? Brent, you're gonna have to talk to my my wife about that one, pal. Hey, honey,
Alex
I'm
will
going
not
to
be
summer
at summer
camp.
camp.
She just got a vacation.
I should be back
On a
out there
paintball camp.
next year.
Why do you got to make
They
fun of
was-
the summer
This
camp?
year was an anomaly.
No, I'm not. It's great. I'm just saying, like, how do I pitch that? Like, yeah.
You're going on vacation. She just got a vacation. She went to Sonoma. You get a vacation and get to go to Boston.
Paintball vacation, dude.
Yeah, there you,
You
go.
know that's the only type of vacation Alex wants to go on.
I know Ryan's gonna work me. He'll be like, yeah, bring out Alex, come out to Boston. Be like, cool, I'm there, bro. And then Ryan will be getting paid double. And I'll just be working there. So he gets me every time.
Every time.
So I'm curious about this question. Ian Anderson, how do you guys feel about the 3 Euro teams coming over for World? What is that? There's 3 Euro teams coming over?
Yeah.
I thought there was just one.
No, there's 3. It's the top 3. So it's whoever wins Paris is guaranteed a first round bye to the top 8. And then it's the like number 1 and 2 seed, I guess. And if the team that wins Paris is the 1 or 2 seed, then it'll be, 2 and 3 or whatever. But yeah, they're taking 3 teams from over there.
So I thought it was, so they're not taking a Latin team because Latin Saints are the team.
So they are taking a Latin team, actually. They actually have, in 2 weeks, they're doing a tournament down in Panama to have a qualifier. I don't know if it's just one team from down there. They definitely shifted the numbers and the amount of teams from each spot, but they are doing a Latin thing. I know Tsunami asked me to go down there, and there's an issue because they're playing for the qualifier. I can't play with them. So they're trying to see with Jason if I could coach or something.
Dude, that'd be rad, Marcel. If you went all around the world and like got all these teams qualifying into the qualified in, and then they go there and they get their ass kicked by you.
Shit.
Wow, well
Seems,
that's interesting then, because then how many teams are they allowing into the Champions Cup? Because if it's 3,
24,
that's 4
maybe?
international teams
Yeah.
plus the 4 teams from the US or the 3 teams from the US that automatically make it. I thought it was 3 teams from the US that automatically make it, and then the 1 European team rounding off the 4 that get into the quarterfinals, the top 8.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
my understanding
I-
is basically what you said, Ryan.
Mhm.
And then all of the other teams will play basically they'll play a tournament that'll basically be like a prelim tournament to
Right.
meet up with those 4 teams that you just mentioned.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's my
So-
understanding.
So it'll be, because I thought it was going to be the top, us 4 on the top, which we need to figure out how we got 2 spots. Does we get a buy? all
Yeah,
over?
we need to pick up some guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Guys,
should put in a
2.
champs club team.
Let's put a chance club team and have them. And as long as we get to, lock and load. Was it shake and bake?
Slingshot
Shake and
engaged.
bake. Slingshot engaged.
Wait, what do you mean we get 2 spots?
Well, we won
Well,
2 events.
every winner of a major event is supposed to automatically ascend to that like top
Yeah.
8 or top 4.
Dude, what
I
if we
thought
got
Tom
a
had
chance
a
club team
workaround
and,
around that,
and,
though.
and then they beat us?
Put them in there.
Well,
Right,
Marcelo, to answer your question, he did not have a workaround for it as of the last event.
I swear when he did the show with us, he spoke about that because we asked. He was like, "Oh, like if Dynasty wins multiple, then it goes to the next person in the standings or something."
I mean, that makes
I don't know.
sense. It
That
makes
makes
sense. to
sense.
do that.
So
But yes, they definitely have 3 European teams and 1 Latin team, I think.
wow.
So to answer the question, how do I think they're going to do over here? I think they're going to get smoked. I do. I really do. We had this
Are there
full
20 total teams?
So
20 total European teams. Yeah.
No, I mean, how many teams get to go play in the Champions Cup?
I think it's going to be 24.
well, so okay.
Okay.
So the top 4 teams get a bye into the quarterfinals.
So does the European.
Right. And
Winner
one
of
year,
Paris.
so the top 3 teams, so the winner from the first event, the second event, and the third event. So,
So the quarterfinals is 8 teams.
yes.
So
And then
so 8th is the worst we could possibly do.
right. So then and then that right. So
So we're not getting relegated. Dude, honestly, that's how I live it, dude. I'm like, all right.
Dude,
Oh, we're
that's
not getting
life.
relegated.
No, we're not getting relegated.
What's the worst we could possibly do? All right, that doesn't sound
Alex,
so
Alex
bad.
the optimist, that's what you call him. I don't know if I call Alex an optimist. But then they're gonna take the next group of teams, so that's the next 16 teams, and then they're gonna add in or the 3 from Europe and the 1 from Latin America, and there'll be a 20 team match down there. And then the top at the end, I think it's just based on series points. So I don't know that DMG will be able to make it into but I guess World Cup points are worth double. So unless there's like some big shakeup on the double points kind of thing, you have to, it'll be the next 8 teams or 4 teams or whatever. 6 teams move on out of that bracket. So the top 6 places move on, and then
Is
they'll
that confirmed? Because that's not the way I thought it was gonna go.
Oh, that's
that
what
is
I
not
was
the way I
told.
thought it was too.
Okay, how is it? You guys tell me.
We could all take a guess.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
guys
it's a
know,
little bit of guess.
that's what I was told is we get an automatic bye, and then the rest of the teams fight it out, and then the top seeded teams move on.
Yeah, but I think it's the top teams from that. If you consider that they're gonna have 20, it's gonna be, so they're gonna pull out the top 3 teams
Mhm,
from the American NXL league, right?
mhm.
And then they're gonna pull out the top European team. Or sorry, is that the winner of Paris or the top European team?
Winner of Paris.
Winner of Paris. Okay. So those teams, like you said, Ryan, are gonna get kind of a free advance to the quarterfinals. And then I think they're gonna run like 20 team tournament, just like they normally do with all of the other teams, including those other European teams. And I believe that like once that tournament gets to the final 4, they will combine those final 4 with the 4 teams that got their buys. That would
Okay.
include us. And that makes up the quarterfinals for the tournament, I think.
But
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Real quick, I don't think it's gonna be just the quarterfinals though, because I asked Tom and Jason this. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. I
Oh,
don't
no,
wanna
for
not
us,
play.
no. So we're gonna play in kind of an exhibition style round robin
Okay.
tournament
Yeah,
to
yeah,
determine
yeah.
seeding.
Right.
So we'll
that's
get to
what it was.
play
Okay.
almost an equal amount of matches on the field
Yeah.
against top teams, against the other
Yep.
top teams to determine our seeding 1 through
Yes.
4.
Mhm.
Got it.
That's
I
my
see.
understanding.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. My
Who knows?
my
They could wing it and it could totally change also.
Yeah.
Totally.
my information came before the 3 extra European teams were allowed in. That's when I was getting. So my information was we were going to get 1 European team, and then the rest of the squad was going to fight it out, and then there was going to be a 6 team down to 4 that played us. 6, because like they usually do that one that's like 10 teams make it on, and then there's a wild card round. So they were going to do that but now I guess because they're adding extra teams, then they don't need to do that.
I don't think they're quite adding extra teams. It's that they were
They're
originally
pulling
going to
out.
have teams from Asia as well, right? And so like those teams aren't coming, so they're just taking more European teams. And I think maybe they're going to take 2 Latin teams, and now they're only taking 1.
Or maybe it was
I think-
I think Latin, Australian, Asia.
Alex, what does your
Yeah, maybe
calculator
right.
say?
So I think
I
24
don't know,
was
I need
the
to get
number.
I need to get out my abacus and my sextant.
What about your protractor,
Let me type it up quickly.
Alex?
Yep. The answer is Ryan's a douche. Just-
That was very, very lacked taste right there.
Yeah.
Hey, you did
That was
get-
lazy, dude. That was sloppy.
Yeah,
That was a lazy joke.
yeah. You should have
Marcelo,
turned it
what,
over and it said boobs.
What, Blake?
Marcelo, what European teams do you think are gonna make it?
If I had to choose, I would say Raiders, Luckies, and Gladiatori.
Hmm.
I don't know what the overall seating is. After the last event, and I guess it depends on who plays for the Tauntauns in Paris. But they didn't have Colombo at the last one, so they kind of stunk. But I don't know. They were decent in the first one. I don't think their seating's great though. So Luckies and Gladiatori, which is Slava's team,
Gladiatori.
and Paella.
Oh, Paya still
What do
plays?
you think? Yeah.
Paella.
What do you think, Blake? You were over there.
Okay, Lucky. I thought Breakout played pretty good.
They didn't win.
So Lucky 15's Breakout and
Who do you play
Raiders.
with?
Sure,
Who do you play with over there, Blake?
I play with a Polish team called Verst.
Oh, never heard of him.
Are new. Brand
Like
new.
versus? Or like the
No, Vert.
Like thirst, but versed. Or like first.
Like if you aren't versed, you're lurst.
VIRST.
Yeah. If you aren't
Oh,
versed, you're
okay.
lurst.
That makes sense.
It's kind of a tongue twister if you're reading out the names before the match.
I think it's if you're not first, you're
It's like
versed.
you last
Dynasty
night.
versus
Dynasty
versus
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 All,
Vert.
all of our bunker calls are the same. They're tongue twisters.
That's great for you.
How did you do?
We lost to the Raiders in overtime
Blake played really
In-
good in the
in the
snake
quarters.
You played a point without your shirt on, didn't you?
practice.
Dum-dums.
What you did?
Yeah,
Dude,
I
look
see.
at you.
You
all have to have the
You're the
same
only
jersey.
dum-dum. You're repping the dum-dums in the Champs Club meeting.
Wait, you played
It was in practice.
the overtime point?
Oh, practice.
no, practice.
Overtime point. No goggles, no shirt.
Skinny was behind me going, Blake, he's giving me the nod. Blake, do it. Yeah. Yeah. No, Skinny. No, Skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys drink instead of regular water? Did you drink sparkling water in between points?
No.
Ren, remember that?
That's all I drink. Like, I need some water. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ryan.
That's what he
Ryan came in
How is
after playing
this?
point. He's like, water. He's all thirsty. And they give him like a bottle of water, looks like regular water, but they all drink sparkling water. And he's like, he sits there and he's like, what the fuck is this?
dude, Try to be look. This will be a good test for everybody. This weekend when you're playing paintball and it's 100 degrees outside and you're incredibly hot after a long point, run in there and just try to chug sparkling water.
Warm sparkling water.
Yeah, room temperature, 70 degrees, 74 degrees sparkling water. That'll make your eyes bleed. So, Al, what do we got? And Yosh, what do we have on tap here for some giveaways for the guys? And then we can kind of update them with shipping and next month's game plans without telling them exactly what they're doing.
So quick question that I saw actually in the Facebook group, Ryan. Taylor is wondering whether when they sign up for Clowns versus Zombies, whether they should sign up for Zombies or Clowns.
Mm-hmm.
You know the answer to that yet?
So not yet, actually. We need to get something set up, and basically you're gonna tell them that you're part of Dynasty, and they're gonna put you onto a team, and then we'll be placed on one of the two teams based on that information. So I just need to speak with TJ and let him know that we're gonna have guys start to sign up. So we'll send you an email.
I don't think we've ever been Clowns.
I get told I'm on a team based on kind of like at the end. He's like, hey, do you mind if you're on this team? So I just kind of jump on whatever team towards the end. I've been on both.
All right.
You are a clown.
Cool.
Doesn't mean you're
I'm a clown, yeah. And you look like a zombie, so it's kind of crazy that we're ever on the same team.
Right.
So what we'll do is we'll make it a point this in the coming couple of weeks right now to get a hold of them and make sure that we get all the details set up, and we'll have like a special code for everybody for registration so that you guys can register specifically for that. And basically it's field paint only, so all you need to do is buy paint.
Glorious. It's one of the best big games you can go to. Really fun fields, kind of like really easy access to get out to the field and play and then get back to staging area, which I think, I mean, I know like that shouldn't be a factor, but it just means more game time out on the field, and like you can keep going back out, which is great. And
myself.
Yeah.
And you know, it's the games are always fun there. I mean, it's just a ton of bodies to shoot, and you know, there's always some good paintball celebrities out there. Reaper and Wolf are always representing. I'm guessing they're going to be out there again this year. So yeah, hopefully we can get a bunch of Champs Club members out there and have a nice squad to go. I guess if we have a good squad, we could probably complete some missions rather than just going out and shooting as many people as you
I'm
can.
not doing
This is my
missions.
year. This is my year.
Missions, dude. Complete the missions. It's
I'm feeling it.
yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Phil asked, is that a one-day event? It is.
Yeah. Now they do have Saturday. There are some missions available. So Saturday you can go in there and do like a pre-registration, so you can get your lanyard and all your stuff, so you don't have to wait in line the next day. And then you can kind of just get dialed in. We'll be out there on Saturday. I'll be out there on Saturday completing like a couple of missions. Usually they'll have like a mag fed sort of thing. I got a pistol now. I got a mag fed pistol.
Dude.
Yeah. And so if any of you have that, they'll also do like an attack and defend, kind of hold the line sort of mission out there, so you can score points for your team prior. You can kind of get a little leg up. I've literally won 3 out of the 3, gone 3 for 3 on the missions on Saturday. Still lost on Sunday.
And then is there I don't know if last year was the laser tag open the night before, because that is also
the laser
fun.
tag's open the whole time for sure.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean, that's
blast.
like not as fun as paintball, but it's really fun, and you can play at night and stuff like that. It's a good time.
Yeah, and I don't think you want to camp out there. I mean, I can ask if you want to, but you want to be
It's kind of in like a suburban setting. Where the field is like kind of a commercial suburban area. It's not like out in the woods or anything like that. Now there's probably some local campgrounds that are nearby, but I don't think at the field is the move.
Yeah, so let's get a quick little show of hands. What do we got? We got 80 participants ready. This is actually one of our biggest Intel sessions. Little raise a hand on who wants to come out or thinks they might be able to come out.
When is it?
I'd love to.
Yeah,
This is
I'm
my
there.
virtual hand and real hand.
Yeah,
raised.
I love it there too. I don't know if I
Yeah,
can. But
we got Taylor, Steven, and you can say yes or if you.
it's October, right?
Yeah, it's in October. You want to check your calendar?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got going on October 8th weekend. Kevin out there. That's a no for Jonathan. Yeah, possibly for Philip, and I'll see Philip. I'll see you next month at Giant Party Sports. And this is in Chicago, Chris. This is going to be in Chicago at
Paintball Explosion.
PBX.
I can't make that. I have a Mexico tournament. I'm not gonna be able to make it this year.
No, you don't. Look at that first 8th and 9th.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I'm smoked on that too. We're doing the Northern California leg of the Iron Kids shooting. So I'll actually be interviewing your mom during that day. Literally.
all right, of course, yeah.
I'm not kidding. That's not a joke.
But Blake, did you have a question?
Oh yeah.
I think he just raised, he still had his hand raised that he was
Yeah,
going to be.
he's there. Got him in.
Representing for the dum dums.
How do you take it off?
Okay, so
Uh,
we actually have a bunch of giveaways
know.
and stuff to do. I don't know,
Yeah.
we're kind of coming to the end of the hour. We got a bunch of giveaways to do. We have a grand prize drawing for the third quarter, which is a great one. It is an opportunity to come out to a Dynasty practice and be at the practice as a player. You know, you'll get some guidance from coach. You'll get guidance from the players on the team. You'll have a chance to play some points. And it'll be a great weekend. I mean, just a great weekend for you to, I mean, you can kind of treat it how you want to. You can just relax and enjoy and observe. You can get in there and get some points and try to absorb as much information as you can. But you'll kind of just see how the team functions and operates on a practice weekend.
So we fly you out and the whole deal.
Yeah, we've got kind of a budget set up for what we can contribute to your airfare if you're going to fly, or you know, we can buy you a Greyhound ticket or something if you're down to take the bus.
Hopefully you like Spirit Airlines.
But yeah, you know, other than that, it'll be a fun weekend and a chance to hang out with all the dudes and you know, spend some time together. Be cool.
Hell yeah. And then to answer quickly, Michael B's question, are any of us going to be at the big game at SC Decay Nations this year? We're going to try to do that, but we're pretty booked out until World Cup right now. Some of us might be able to scoot in there, but we're going to try to do something at Dave Baines's field for all of our West Coast players at Capital Edge for their annual birthday party. Big game. Is that correct? Probably be out there for that.
Yeah, that's after World Cup. So that's
Yeah,
a little bit
that's after
easier.
World Cup. Yeah, that's so after
Like
that.
November 17th usually.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got everybody queued up in our wheel, and I've also got a wheel with the paintball club members as well. So do you want to list off a couple of prizes that we got? I can start writing them down and getting people.
All right. I did see a question from Danny Cortez, who won his signature series Force Build Your Own experience and already came out to California and did that with us. He was asking if he can win again. Unfortunately, Danny, the answer to that is no. You can only win once per year. But if your name does get drawn on the wheel for that particular prize, we'll get you something else cool. Okay, so Ryan, let's so Hormesis contributed some awesome giveaways for this Intel session. We've got some Hormesis beanies for the
Perfect.
club here.
Just in time for summer.
Bake those brains. We've also got some headbands. I think these are the survival knife series.
Yeah, those are coming out on Friday. So a little bit of a head
David
start
Jim Bowie's.
The
There we
David
go.
Bowie.
there. David
Rambo.
Bowie knives.
And then Alex also contributed one of his special edition jerseys, the Gold Waves. Dave Hormesis tag on the stomach, and this is a size large. That one will be going out to a lucky Champs Club member as well. And then we
One
do
size
have a
fits all.
headband and a beanie for Paintball Club members who will be viewing this after the live
Excellent.
webinar.
All right. Should we?
What do we want to do first?
I say we fire off the Paintball Club members first.
Okay, cool.
Just because I got that queued up and it's gonna be this will be just fun. You know, it's a much smaller wheel, and yeah, I think we fire off these two real quick so we can get the Paintball Club members some goodies, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
So this will be
let's draw 2 names from Paintball Club. There should be.
right.
You got it.
Can you guys see the wheel?
It's loading.
Hey Yosh,
Huh?
you can also throw in a couple of those Charlie's Hormesis shirts that we just got back there. But
Okay,
their
sweet.
sizes, so whatever person wins it, we know their size, so then we could do it that way.
Okay. we'll
Okay.
do
Can you
2 of
guys see
those.
the screen right here?
I can.
Yes. Okay.
I
Cool.
can see it.
All right. Russell Laffoon.
You writing this down, Ryan, or me?
We can just little redundancies. I got it
Okay.
written down also.
So that was for a
That was
beanie?
for the beanie. And then we're going Paintball Club. Ormy, right here.
This is for a headband.
Drew Reveal.
Ooh, there we go.
All right. Congratulations.
All
Marcella
right.
hit us. Marcella hit us with a sound effect. There we go. Courtesy of Play the Game podcast.
There we go.
All right, and then we got these nice prizes from Hormesis and Alex for the Champs Club members. We got a big handful of them. If you want to cue that up. Oh, you know what? Before we spin for all of these, we have a couple promos that are gonna basically drop as soon as this Intel session is concluded. The first one is a really great deal. Sorry, my dog's going crazy on a dog puzzle. Hold on, let me.
Dog puzzle.
It's really amazing. Hold on.
A dog puzzle? I didn't know they made those.
He's finally getting it.
Yeah, he's finally figuring out the dog puzzle. Yeah, I know. What a cliffhanger, huh, guys? So what we got is something that you're never gonna. Hold on one second.
Okay. She's satisfied. All right. So the first promo that we are going to release, and there's a very limited amount of these, and we wanted to give Champions Club members the first crack at them, is going to be a bundle of the Dynasty sunglasses, which were a Champs Club gift from last quarter, along with a Hormesis Dynasty collab White Waves band. And that bundle is going to go for $140 in the Dynasty store. I don't think that's going to last very long. So that's why we're going to, basically populate the inventory as soon as the Intel session is over. So that people that are in here and our other members that look on the Facebook group will have a chance to nab one of those. That's $140 for a Dynasty Hormesis headband and a pair of those nice Dynasty William Painter sunglasses. The other promo that we're going to get going, and this kind of goes along with any purchase in the Dynasty store, is Marcelo has contributed a complete set of his signature series jerseys, which is really awesome. I mean, I'm sure everybody saw that these jerseys as they were being released, and I know there were people out there that tried to score on every single one. But what we have is a complete set of these jerseys. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually just everybody that makes a purchase, basically any order of $40 or more in the Dynasty store, is going to get an entry into a drawing to win this complete set of jerseys. So it's only going to go till, I think, Sunday, end of Sunday. So,
Oh yeah.
That's a huge prize. So thank you, Marcelo, and thank you, Alex, for putting that together. And thank you to everybody who's, supported us through the Dynasty store. I'll definitely throw up the details on that and the link to the Dynasty store in the Facebook group so that everyone can go, basically click on the link and get right to it.
You get bonus points. You get bonus points if you buy Ryan Greenspan dry fit on there.
that'll get you a
I'll
ticket.
get you one.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
we
like,
I
I
got
mean,
you a
there's
ticket
a
and you
ton-
get to look like a jackass.
Yeah.
There's a
Coming
ton
from the
of
guy,
great
coming from
items
the
in
guy
there.
that looks like he's headed to Miami right now.
You've
Just
got
gonna take a
you
shower?
can pick up a Ryan dry
Italian
fit
shower.
or one of Ryan's goggle straps. Marcelo still has goggle straps on there. We've got the Dynasty pack. There's the headband and sunglass combo. If you just want sunglasses, there's that. I mean, there's a ton of items on there that would qualify your order. And to win that set, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Damn.
So we'll drop the details of that
Awesome.
in the Facebook group as soon as this is over. Hopefully everybody that wants to get one of those headband combos can score one. But thank you guys. And then now let's give away some free shit.
And can you order
Dope.
multiple items? So you can order like one item and then order another item. Is that going to count for every time that you order anything over $40? That's going to be a
Sure.
Sure.
You have to pay for shipping each time, but
Small
Yeah.
price to pay to get an extra item.
sure.
And Zool, you do not need a promo code for the items. We're going to release them on the store, but they're going to be limited. So limited inventory on the bundles. And then the Marcelo giveaway will be open to everybody that purchases an item from here.
Yeah,
till-
basically anybody, I think that promo is going to run till July 31st. So anybody that places a $40 or more order in the Dynasty store by July 31st is going to be entered in to win those that jersey collection.
That's epic, dude. That is a
Big
huge.
time.
That's a huge come up.
Here's another thing actually that we set up, and this also has to be shared in the Facebook group. I'll probably email it out so that all members have access to it. But we've set up an exclusive Champions Club store page where members can purchase, whatever. We might have some overstock on certain Champions Club items, or we might have, we might over order on certain things, or maybe, you joined this quarter and you really wanted to get one of those gifts that you saw from like quarter one or quarter two. We're going to make that stuff available to our current Champs Club members. It's going to be, the URL that we provide in the Facebook group it's really meant just for Champs Club members. So it's going to be a private page. And on there, you can see like, we've got a few of the members only jackets from quarter one. We've got just a couple of the Champs Club JT jerseys that we gave out in quarter one. There's a handful of cool items. There's like some coin sets. I think a couple of these blue Champs Club barrels that I hope everyone's gonna be rocking. So we just wanted to give access to those items for people who either wanted to buy an extra one or missed out on it because they weren't members yet. So we'll share that link as well in the Facebook group. And anything purchased off of that page will also qualify you to win the Marcelo jersey set. So
Nice.
yeah, there's some great stuff available, and Marcelo and Alex made an awesome jersey set here to bestow upon a lucky winner.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks, March.
Yeah, of course, guys. I know a lot of the Champs Club members. Some of them are also over in the PTG Discord, and a lot of people weren't able to get their hands on them. So here's an extra chance. Pretty cool. I'm excited that we could do that.
Cool. And if anybody's watching this that is not in the Facebook group, I saw Dean had a message there. Please add me. Just find the Dynasty Champions Club group and request, and I'll add you in there. So that's an easy thing to be added. I feel like we have almost all of our Champs Club members in the Facebook group, which is great.
Yeah, and we can
but
get,
I know we're missing a few people.
we'll grab a link for you, Dean, and we'll put it in here in this comment section. I don't know if that's, can you grab a link from Facebook?
Let me see.
Yeah, grab a link and toss it in there so that way Dean can just copy it on there. But yeah, it's Dynasty Champions Club on there. Hell yeah, Brent. So okay, let's we got a few of the beard stuff coming out. We got all sorts of cool drops coming, and the Dynasty store, the Dynasty Paintball Club store is gonna be, or the DynastyPaintball.com store will be having stuff dropped on it every week at least. So keep checking back there for more updates. So let's go straight into this. What are we giving away right away? First thing.
Let's go with Alex's Golden Waves jersey.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay. Sharing. Can you see the screen? The wheel is spinning. Okay. Wave. Golden wave.
Oh,
Michael
Nice.
Rodnick.
All
Nice
right.
kick up. Hope you're large.
Oops, I should move them. Right.
If not, you've got yourself some extra toilet paper.
All right, guys, and you you can't win twice on these. We want to make sure everybody gets a little bit, but I'm leaving everybody's names on here so that way for the grand prize. Okay. So Mike, what's Mike getting?
Mike is getting one of these Survival Knife series
Oh yeah,
unreleased Hormesis headbands.
yeah, Mike.
We're gonna drop those on Friday if you want to grab one.
Mike Kilgallen just won a Hormy. All right, next up, what else? What do we got? What do we got right now?
Next
Another
up is
Hormy?
we got another headband right here.
Okay. Going to Ross Brasher.
Nice. And then you can grab a couple of those. Did I already say that? Those shirts over there.
Yeah,
Yep,
let's
let's
grab
do
three
those next.
shirts.
We got 2 Charlie shirts.
Three of
three
those
Charlie
shirts.
We can put them with the 3 beanies, so it could be beanie shirt combo, or should we just give away 6 prizes?
6 prizes, dude.
6 prizes. All
More
right.
winners. More
Spread it
winners.
around.
More winners.
Spread it around.
All right. This is going to be for a beanie because I have that written
Dude,
down.
that wheel is stacked.
Beanie going to Brandon.
Nice.
Woo, there we go, Brandon.
All right. Brandon Uselton getting a beanie. Coming up, 2 more beanies back to back, and then we're going to go shirts.
We need music during the wheel.
I think Marcelo can.
Eric White, I think he's Canadian. Perfect for Eric. Nice warm beanie.
Nice new too.
Nice
I didn't even
new
know the wheel was spinning. We definitely need music.
Wait, you can't see the screen?
I can, but I mean, if the music's not going, it doesn't make sense that it's spinning to me. At PTG, we got this shit rocking, you know?
You guys
Okay.
do it. You guys have it down.
There you go.
Matthew. Yeah. But we actually already have the Dynasty Champions Club and the Spick and Span Show already have the applause at the end of this, so you don't actually have to add applause again. It's just a little too, you know.
All right,
I
now we
haven't
got
heard it say- I haven't
Charlie's
heard
Yeah,
t-shirt.
applause.
buttons on there.
We've
All
got
right, we're
three
gonna go
Charlie's
Charlie
t-shirts.
shirt.
Can you guys hear this?
A little bit.
Dude, there's no applause
Michael
going on.
got a shirt. Yay.
Am I tripping? Is there an applause? I didn't hear an applause. Whatever.
Yeah,
Sorry,
there
guys.
is. Watch, listen. Shh, shh, shh,
Oh yeah,
shh.
and Chris Sato was asking a question about the barrel kits that went out. Yeah, that was a kind of a DCC exclusive thing. We don't really sell the Dynasty barrel backs individually. The only way that people get them is by getting a Dynasty Signature Series Force or by buying the full kit. So we thought it would be cool to make a light kit and make it in a special color. Everybody got blue, and that was for Champions Club only.
I do have a question. It doesn't fit on my auto mag.
There's an adapter.
Joel Hayward. All right.
All right, that's for the final shirt. Okay, so
Hey Ryan, quick question. Who was
Yeah.
the second person to win a shirt?
we got Michael Trepanier, Brandon Cahill, Joel Hayward, all won shirts. Beanies went to Russell Laffoon. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah,
Yep, this is why you should have been writing it down, Yosh.
yeah, Russell.
got
Sorry,
it.
Russell Laffoon is a paintball club member. Got a beanie.
Yep, I got it.
Hormesis headband went to Drew Reveal, also from the paintball club. The Dynasty Champions Club winners that got beanies were Brandon Uselton, Eric White, Matthew, Brett Peter, and then we got the wave jersey going to Michael Zaharado. I ran out of
Mike Zaradnik.
Rodnick.
yeah, ran out of space. And then the Hormesis headbands went to Mike Kilgallen and Ross Brasher.
All right.
Fuck me to
Nice.
read that with
Hey,
those
congrats.
sunglasses on. All right.
Congrats to everybody who won.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I should have taken the sunglasses off.
and thank you, Alex, for supplying these great gifts.
Yeah,
Yay, man.
thank you, Alex. So, Marcelo, that's a question for Crandall. That's a Crandall question, bud.
Sorry, what was the question?
Yeah, okay, it wasn't for the show.
I don't know. You just sent it to me.
Where did I leave my marbles?
Yeah. What kind of cream does Alex use?
You're usually the gear guy, actually.
Huh?
You're usually the gear guy.
Usually.
What's that hemorrhoid cream that Ryan uses?
I just used that joke.
Well, I reversed it on you, bro. All right, I gotta go, or else I'm gonna be deeper in the doghouse.
Wait, dude, there's one more winner.
One more
dude.
prize,
There's one more
bro.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Then it.
looking as good as you can't get in trouble. Come on, put those sunglasses back on. Put those
Dude,
stunner shades back
I
on.
turned into a pumpkin at 7 o'clock.
Dude,
All right.
Eggman, I've finally been watching the Field One or the the F1, the Formula One docu series. You look
Yeah.
like a F1 driver.
Oh, thanks, pal.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
a
the
huge-
biggest
that's a
compliment
huge
you
Like
could
his
get.
compliment.
Jimmy
Alex, 'cause he
Ricardo.
knows all
Okay.
those dudes
The
are
guy with
hot.
the big nose.
They all
Yeah.
Ricardo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one guy who's not good looking. Yeah.
Alex Ricardo. No, Alex, that's
He's
not
the
how
dopest one.
you put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember
hot.
Alex
Yeah,
thought they
the
were
one-
all
the one guy
hot.
that's not hot.
One guy that's not hot. All right, so let's jump into it. Does anybody have any other stories that we can tell before Alex has to leave?
It says I got the alfalfa going. I gotta. There we
Nah,
go.
it looks good, dude. You look
Thanks.
good. You look, I mean, good enough.
I look good.
Hey,
today.
she's stuck with you, huh?
There we
That'll go
look
down when you
real
put your
good
helmet
today.
on for the race coming up. Don't worry.
Put your helmet on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go here. This is for the grand prize experience of coming to practice with Dynasty. So this will probably be a Chicago practice.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody can see the wheel, right? We got wheel.
Yep.
All
I
right.
got wheel.
Okay, Kyle, do you want to click it? Kyle's gonna click it.
I'm calling it right now,
Yes.
Danny Cortez.
All right, Marcelo,
Oh.
get ready. Get ready with like a big. You got an, I know you have an air horn in there.
There we go.
Woo, Jake Turner.
Jake Turner, congrats.
Oh yeah.
Good winner.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, that is
I
awesome.
think
Congrats,
Jake's
Jake.
from Florida. I'm not sure.
Well, we almost flew in Patch from England.
Oh yeah.
Is Jake
he was
in
the
here?
next. He was the next name up on the wheel. Patch almost. Hell yeah, dude.
Jake,
Congrats,
yeah,
Jake,
buddy.
yeah. Man, that's a big one. I'm excited.
All right.
So one of those practices will either be in San Diego or Sacramento. So pack
See you soon, Jake. You're gonna get yelled at by Ryan.
pack your beanie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you back left, idiot.
Mhm.
I was screaming back left.
What if it was like A-Rod won? He's like, I'm playing every point.
The winner is Alex Rodriguez.
Back on the team.
Yeah.
I heard this was a gift, so I just wanted to press my luck. And I signed up for the Champions Club just to get back on the team. Awesome. Well, if nobody else has any other questions, we want to thank everybody very much for all of your support always. Everybody who's watching this as a rerun, a recording. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. All the Paintball Club members, thank you guys for your support as well. We're really stoked to have everybody on board, and we'll see most of you, some of you in Sacramento. A lot of you will see at the VIP experience that we have at the next NXL in Chicago. Those have been going incredibly well. So if you guys are all out there, if you want to bring a friend out to Chicago, make sure you bring your gold cards. And we can't wait to see you. So for now, jump over to dynastypaintball.com, get your hands on some merch. Make sure you guys grab a ticket. You'll get it automatically for purchasing anything over $40.
That was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hey,
Yep.
honestly, thanks from the bottom of our hearts for supporting us and being a part of this. It really means a lot. And, believe it or not, you're really helping keeping the team alive. So props to you guys. And hopefully we will see you all soon.
Thank you,
Yeah.
guys. We'll keep working
Thank
hard
you.
for you guys and having fun.
Yeah. And you guys, a great way to get to that $40 mark is load up on some Brute for the summer.
Oh yeah.
Which
Got
was
some
brutal.
That
Dude.
stuff worked really good at summer camp.
Yeah.
I was super impressed and surprised that I didn't get sunburned once. And like I was wearing short sleeves out there all day. It was so hot. I actually was to the point where I was like, I kind of want to put less on because I kind of wanted some sun. Like,
Yeah, I used it. I used that out in Cabo. I didn't get burned once. I was in the sun every day.
Every day in the
Nice.
water in Indonesia for 2 weeks straight. I went through
Dude,
two.
I'm
Hey,
impressed.
I put it on my kids, man. It's good stuff.
I thought it was like just gonna be chalk, but it was real. It's real sunscreen.
And it's organic.
Got you.
Oh, yeah.
Dumb sunscreen.
Yeah. It was glue.
Chalk.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, toothpaste.
That's a true story. All
We'll
right.
have to tell that story. We'll have to wait till the next time.
All right. We'll tell that story on the next one. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for all your support. Like we said, we'll see you soon, and check out dynastypaintball.com for more info. And we'll see you on the Spick and Span show Tuesdays at 4 and in between on the pre-recorded podcast. Play the game.
See you guys.
Later, guys.